Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. Today is a very special session for you because exams are just nearing, right? Not even 15 days now, isn't it? So, this session will be the most turning point for your exams. The session is as 1 month means not even 1 month now to JIB success. Last minute tips. That is the main focus. What should you do now in present situation? Many of you might have studied, many of you might have not studied, many of you might have just started the studies. So what should you do in this case? So last minute tips. In our school time we had one LMR, right? LMR, last minute revision. Similarly. So what will we be doing in this? In this we'll be studying number one, sample questions first. What were the sample questions which were asked in May 23? Okay. Number two, what are the prospective or futuristic or coming up types of questions? How the classification will be there for the questions? How many numericals? How many case studies? How many this theory questions? That will be study. Okay. And lastly, I'll give you some tips how to study. Okay. So watch the video till the end. So let's start. Okay. Firstly, as discussed, we'll be doing the last year's question, mean May 23's questions. Okay, I'll be giving you 5 sample questions because not all of them can't be done over here. So I'll be giving you 5 to 6 sample questions for each subject. Okay. First is IEIFS. In this May 23, because May 23 was the first paper of IEIFS. Right? Before that, this subject was not there. So in that first paper, what were the questions asked? The questions were based on this. One was on treasury bills. It was asked regarding the types of treasury bills. What are the various types? 91 day, 182, 364 days. That was asked. Secondly, T-bills are zero this coupon bills. So that was also asked. Zero coupon means no interest is paid. The next was on this NNP, net national product. This definition was asked or this equation was asked. Net national product equals to, it was gross national product minus depreciation. That is net national product. Okay. Then money supply details. Money supply means what? Here it comes M1, M2, M3, M4 and even M0. Some books consider M0 also. So all these 4 money supplies you need to understand. 5 money supplies you need to understand. Okay. M1 is known as, type in the comment section everyone. M1 is known as what? M1 is known as narrow or broad money. Is M1 the narrow money or M1 the broad money? Type in the comment section. M1 is narrow money. Correct. M1 is narrow money. Okay. Yeah. So all these M1, M2, M3 and M4. These all these 4 and even M0 reserve money. That also you have to study. Then RBI Act formation year. This was one liner asked. When was RBI Act formed? Okay. Then NAFID. Okay. Okay. When was RBI Act formed? Just write in the comment section. When was the RBI Act formed? Everyone. Let me check. At the end, I'll just see how many of you are correct. Or even you can answer yourself. How many of your answers were correct? So RBI Act was formed in 1934. Okay. Then NAFID was asked. NAFID means National Bank. See, National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development. So it is I is infrastructure, D is development. So that is a NAFID. So this bank is like this. Now you'll say, where is this bank? We have not seen this bank. See here. This is similar to that of NABARD. What is NABARD? National Bank for Agriculture. Do you see the all this offices of NABARD somewhere? No. These are all soft loans. Okay. Similarly, NAFID also does the same banking, financing, soft financing for infra. Okay, so that was about IIFS. Then second is AFM. Okay, let's study AFM. No, PPB is the second paper here. PPB. So PPB questions were World Bank classification of countries based on per capita income. That is given in your books. It's a big classification. So this was asked. World Bank classification of countries based on the per capita income. Okay. Second, RBI Act banks are under RBI Act, banks are allowed how much percentage to invest in the subsidiary. That is also given in your books. Sir, we won't discuss this in the answers over here right now. Okay, but if you know, you can definitely answer it. RBI Act allows banks to invest how much percent in their subsidiary. How many of you know this? Type in the comment section. Everyone. Yeah. Type in the comment section. Let me see. Yes. So what is the answer? It is 10%, not more than 10%. In subsidiaries and factoring companies, it is not more than 10%. Okay. Okay, next. Then priority sector limits based on this average net banking credit. Okay. So priority sector limits. These are also, this was also asked. Priority sector limits means what are the limits for agriculture? What are the limits for this? Okay, what are the limits for agriculture? Everyone. Comment section again. Agriculture. What are the limits for agriculture? It is 18%, correct. So agri, then MSMEs, then DRI. Okay. Total priority sector limits. This was asked. Banking sector, which is banking sector comes under which? Primary, secondary, or tertiary sector. That was also asked. So under which does the banking sector come? Primary, secondary, or tertiary? Comment section. Let me see. Comment section. Yes. Let me see now. Yeah. Banking sector comes under which sector? Primary, secondary, or tertiary? It comes under, correct, tertiary sector, because banking is a service sector. Service means tertiary always. Primary is agri, secondary is manufacturing, and third is tertiary is services. Balance of committee headed by. So this name was asked. Balance of payment committee was headed by whom? So these types of questions are also asked, remember. Okay. Type in the comment section. Okay. Chalo, next one. AFM. So these are the 5 sample questions which are asked. Sample means they were asked in the exam directly. Huh? Matching concept was asked. Matching means there are how many concepts in accounting? Almost 11 to 13 concepts, right? In accounting. Anyone can name anyone? Name any 3. Let me see. Name any 3 of the concepts in accounting. Yeah. Any 3. Name any 3. One is matching. Okay. Matching is done. 1. Other one? Other one, yes. Okay, I'll check it. You just name it in the comment section now. Okay. There are many, in fact. Okay. Conservative concept. Conservative means consider all the losses, ignore all the profits. That is also one. Okay. Then dual accounting. That is also there. Right. Okay. Then calculate the capital assets and liabilities. Means calculate the capital where assets and liabilities are given. So this is the question. Assets and liabilities will be given and you are required to calculate the capital. It's very easy. Okay. How can anyone tell me the equation of this? Capital, assets and liabilities total. Can anyone tell me the equation? Assets, liabilities and capital. Actually, see here, the equation is very simple. Let me see how many of you are typing, because now it's exam time, right? You need to answer this. So how many of you can answer this? Capital, assets and liabilities equation. It's always assets equals to, let me write it over here now. Here, assets equals to liabilities plus capital. Okay, assets equals to liabilities plus capital. So if any two are given, third can be found out immediately, isn't it? Then adjustment entry was asked. Adjustment entry, how to do the adjustment entry, and they had given you separate numerical. Okay, so that is asked. Adjustment entry means what? Generally it happens when on the 31st March. If you have to pay something, some bill, and then adjustment is to be done in that. So that happens. Then purchase accounts. Now remember, there are sales accounts, purchase accounts, these all accounts, okay? Sales and purchases. So these accounts are also an important part. Okay, under which heading does this purchase and sales account fall? They fall under nominal account or real account or personal account. Do they fall under nominal, real, or personal? Type in the comment section. Because this was only asked. Purchases accounts falls under which category? They fall under nominal, correct? Nominal. Then coupon rate. The coupon rate numerical was asked. Here numerical was asked over here. Numerical. Okay. You were to find out the coupon rate as such. Okay. And one definition was also asked. Coupon rate. What is the coupon rate? It was means one definition of that. So remember, in any bond, there are 5 things. Always remember 5. Okay. 3 are static. Okay. And 2 are dynamic. Dynamic means changing. Okay. 3 are static, 2 are dynamic. What are the static ones? Face value, then coupon, and the period. These are static always. And dynamic is market rate. Okay, so we call it P. And market price means market price is P, and market rate is R, asking rate. So market price and R. So these are the 5 elements of any bond. Out of them, coupon was asked. Now this time they had asked you coupon. Now they can ask you remaining 4 also. So that's why study everything. And then comes your last paper. See this. Finally, exams over. On RBWM, you are the most happiest person. Why? Because this is the last paper, number 1. And number 2, RBWM, you get around, this time you are getting how many? 2 weeks time or 1 week's time? Huge time you are getting, isn't it? So, yeah, how much time are you getting? In the comment section, type it. Are you getting 2 weeks time or are you getting 1 week's time? 29th October, right? Your exam for studies, yeah. So what were the questions asked in RBWM? Short-term capital gains formula. The formula was asked. Short-term capital gains, remember, formula. Okay, tell me what is the short-term capital gain on the stocks now? Short-term capital gains on stocks. Anyone? It is 15%, 15. Okay. Then asset products. You had to select the asset product. This was the easier one. Means 4 products were given. Select the asset products. So asset means loans. Then liability products. The details were asked about the liability products. Means they generally ask you regarding the liability products, right? Like where is the competition going? What are the add-ons given on these liability products? This I have covered it in my regular mini marathons also, 50-50 also, and daily also I am covering it at 6 a.m. in the morning every day on Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Then housing loan LTV ratio for 75 crore loans. Now there are 3 categories given by RBI. That was asked. Up to 30 lakhs to 75 lakhs and above 75 lakhs. Okay. Careless withdrawal. Choose the wrong option. Now careless withdrawal means careless withdrawal from your credit card. That is the most serious thing which can happen to you. Careless withdrawal from your credit card. That was asked basically. Okay. Even debit card, if you do careless withdrawals, means just go on withdrawing the cash and spending it. Where will you land up? You will land up in this loan trap, right? So that's why careless withdrawal is an important concept. Gold bond, why it is used and what is the main objective? Means why gold bonds are used. So the options were given to you. 4 options are given, and the correct option is the government. Here, the India's gold imports are huge, the largest in the world. Individuals in India, citizens in India are much fond of gold. So government wants to shift this liking from physical gold to paper gold. So that's why gold bonds. What is the main objective? Okay. So here you'll get, finally the exams are over. Okay. Now these are the question types which were asked. Now I'll give you some tips and we'll do some analysis of the questions. So how many questions are asked? So around 120 questions. I'll answer this. Okay, I'm having a separate slide on this. Are too many numericals asked? So that is also answered. We'll see that now. Should I ignore 1 mark questions? So the answer to this is upfront. I'll give you no. Because 1 mark questions are the most important single run questions. We have in a cricket match, right? Single run and 4s and 6s. So you might get a case study of 5 marks. But 1 mark questions are like those single runs. So that those are important. Time management means how to manage the time. The tips I'll give you at the end. Can Adda 24/7 help me? Yeah, that also I'll tell you. Because we are having the separate revision batch going on. So that's why join that revision batch right now. You are seeing this phone number below, right? Call on this phone number right now. Now everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates from IIBF on various notifications they issue. Plus, you will be getting the free YouTube series on all the subjects. So that's why subscribe to it right now. Click on the bell icon. So now, are all the questions compulsory? Yes, all are compulsory. Numericals, theory, these are the 2 types of questions generally. The questions are of 1 mark, 2 mark and half mark. See here, now you are the organized one. Why? Because you know how to study. All questions compulsory? Yes, compulsory. All numericals? Numericals are asked? Yes, numericals are asked. How many numericals are asked? I'll answer that. Just wait. Okay. Theory is also important because majority of the questions are based on theory nowadays, except AFM. Okay. Then what are the types of marks? These are 3 types of questions over here: 1 mark, 2 mark and half mark. Okay. They can vary in proportions. Various proportions they can vary in. Okay. So these 1 mark, 2 mark and half mark, these are the important ones. Now everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests. Whatever we need for clearing the JIB and CIB exam, we'll be getting it over here. So that's why download it right now. See this. What is the importance of numericals? Just now I told you I'll be answering this. Here, numericals under AFM, it comes to around 40 to 50%. AFM, accounts. RBWM around 20%. In RBWM, you also get a case study, numerical case study. That is also asked, 20%. Then PPB, you get 5 marks. Nowadays, they have started asking questions, numericals in PPB. Earlier, it was not there. Those of you who have given the JAIB since many years, they'll understand that PPB, no numericals were asked. But nowadays, they have started asking it. 5% numericals. Okay. What are the question patterns? Just now I told you. See, these are recollected from the earlier exams. Almost 120 questions. 1 mark, half mark and 2 marks. Majority will be for half mark. Okay. Majority. So, see here, total is 100 marks question, 100 marks paper. Okay. So, out of those 100 marks, 20 marks are reserved for generally 2 marks. So, now if we divide it, look at this. We'll just make it very simple part over here. Analysis. 100 marks. Out of that, 2 marks, 1 mark and half mark. Okay, let's make it this way. 2 marks generally 20 marks are reserved. Now 2 marks are, we'll call here marks. And here questions. So 2 marks generally you have 20 marks. So if you have 20 marks over here, I was just seeing whether it's getting hidden behind me. So questions, I'll write it over here. Questions. Okay. So 20 marks are asked over here. For 1 mark, how many questions are there? Roughly around 15 to 20 marks. Again, consider the same, 20. Okay. So 20, 20, 40 over here. Now 60 remain, right? 60 marks. So how many questions then? Then these questions will increase. If I increase it to 60 marks, means 20 plus 20, so it becomes 60. So it will be 120 questions. So already the limit of 120 is gone. So they'll increase these questions now. They'll increase it to 30. Here also 30. So 60 marks over here. So now 40 questions over here, right? So how many questions? 15 over here. Roughly, see here, these are rough figures, okay? 30 questions over here. So 30 plus 15, right? 45. 45 questions over here, and remaining all questions will be around this. What is the remaining? 75 questions. Roughly 75 to 80 questions, right? They are for this half marks. Okay. So it depends. Slight changes here and there will be done, but this will be the general pattern. So now remember one important part. If you are seeing some important thing over here, 2 marks 30 and 1 mark 30 in terms of marks. So this is a passing criteria actually, isn't it? So that's why I'm saying focus on 2 marks and 1 marks very importantly. In exam, when you start solving the paper, solve 2 marks first and then go for this 1 mark and half mark. Solve 2 marks first. Very important. Okay. Never forget this. Solve 2 marks first. Now before going, I will tell you, join the JAIIB revision batch. Just now started. 4,000 MCQs and case studies are covered. All the 4 subjects are covered. Then Mahapack. In Mahapack, you get multiple batches plus ebooks plus tests. Then you can join the video courses. Okay, video courses batch. If you don't have time, you can join the video courses batch. Okay. So now, how to join this? Go to Adda 24/7. I would always suggest you to go through the app. Okay. Because in the app, what happens? You get the coin systems. And coin systems will give you around 1% extra. Why? Because as you go on collecting the coins give you an advantage. Okay. So now, see this. Go to Adda 24/7 over here. Click on JAIIB and CIIB. You get this. JAIIB and CIIB. Done. Now click on JAIIB October. Now you'll see the batches. Click on this revision batch. Okay. See here. Online classes, on live classes 200 hours. Test series 214. Ebooks, videos. Click on these ebooks. You will get subject wise, the chapter wise. Similarly, test series. Click on this. See this, I'll show you. You will get subject wise, chapter wise. So all these things you are getting in the revision batch. So that's why I would suggest join it fast. See this. Click on buy now. 77% off is going on. If you join the Mahapack, Mahapack will give you around, see this, in Mahapack you are getting 77% off plus double validity. Look at this. Okay, see this, double validity. So if you purchase it for 6 months, you get it for 12 months. See, 6 plus 6, 12 plus 12. So that's why buy it right now. Okay, just click on buy now. Continue. Fill in your details. Make the payment. Done. Tomorrow I'll be back at 6 a.m. again on our this regular session. So bye till now and bye from my side and keep studying now. Okay.